Guys, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new video. So, I haven't been on for a while, or haven't really made a video for a while. I just want to say what I've been doing. So basically, I've drilled all my tanks here to link them all to the one sump. I haven't went out and purchased a sump yet. As you can see, it's extremely messy, because I've still been working. But, basically, I've moved all my fish from these ones to the 6 foot, except for the flower one, because it's aggressive, and I've kind of been putting that off. I've drilled this tank, and this tank. I know it's a bit kind of blurry, I haven't got the light on it at the moment, but it's actually really clear. It's just hard to show because there's no light and there's no filter running, like pushing it. And this one's just got a bit of condensation on it from, you know, because there's nothing running on it, there's no fish in it. This one has fish in it, I'm literally just sitting a sponge filter in there for now. This one's been drilled as well, I'll show you the plumbing in a tick. For filtration, all I'm running is just this. It's just a plastic tub because I'm going to be getting a sump soon. The main reason I haven't went out and lashed out and bought a sump yet is a few reasons. I haven't got money. I set a budget of about $200 to plumb all together. I already had these. So, given that I only have 30 centimeters under here, so about a foot under there, yeah? And the real only tank I can get is something like this. 50 litre, 2 foot by 1 foot wide. So, and it's 1 foot tall as well, and that would fit under there. But that's going to be way too small, you know? I could probably pick one off them off second hand for like 15 bucks, but it's just too small. So what I'm going to have to do is get two of these and actually join them together. So probably what I'll do is the same way as sump, except I'll just join them. So I'll put a bulkhead here in the middle of these two. I'll put the baffles there, like basically here, and then the other baffle here. So the center bit will actually be made up of these two things. It's basically like adding an extra baffle into them, if you know what I mean. I'll do a video on that, by the way, so, and then I'll have them two underneath there. And it's a cheaper way to do it because it's a lot easier. Otherwise, they're probably going to get a 4 foot, take the whole thing apart and cut it down to like a foot long. And I could do that, but for the work, this is probably easier because it's a lot easier to drill a hole. So I'll show you how to drill them all. I just use my diamond coated drill bits. So look at the better quality of these ones, and then the eBay ones. I got this whole pack 15 bucks off eBay. This one from Bunnings is 70 bucks. So I already had it from tiling though, so I got lucky there. I know it's all messy and all that. I'm still kind of working. But yeah, I will get around to cleaning it all up and getting it ready. But anyway, so that's the sump. The bulkheads I've used for them are just these ones. They're for water tanks and all that. You can buy them at Bunnings and all that. This side on this side and that on this. I'm going to be doing a few tutorials. I'll show you how to drill a tank and this and that shortly. Now, this is just a bit of an update. If you're coming around here, this is the input. So basically, the pump pumps into the bottom of the pipe there. Then it goes up, distributes along there, and you got the levers there. So if I want to let water out, click that. I haven't got the pump on, so obviously it's not going to do anything. But I click that, and it'll turn off. That's just some water that was left in the pipe. Same goes for this one. See that there's just a little bit of water left in the pipe. And I've got to clean it all up. I know there's cords, it's very messy. I've still got to insulate it. I know this is bowed a bit. So I've just attached this with a bolt to the top of my shed, silicone the top here. And see, you can lift it up and it's not bowed. I've still got to tie it down. Haven't got around to that yet. I'll just show you the plumbing to the drains. Now this is what I'm still working on. I haven't finished this yet because I haven't drilled all the tanks. But this is the top bit. That's all done. So, like that. As you can see here, that's how it's plumbed. Basically, the elbow goes down to a T. This one flows over like that and comes straight down into here. So I haven't finished yet. I still need to get some more pipe. So that's basically going to come down there. I've just got stuck a buck under there. And from that's going to go down underneath here and out of this pipe here, which exits into the sump. So I'll probably be using this. We've still got to plumb that up. And yeah, that's basically how it works. So then they're all linked together. So these two tanks will be linked together. These two on the top here, and these two on the top down here will be linked together. Eventually I'm thinking of actually linking this 6 foot here to the same system. But I'm not sure because I'm thinking I might do like a brackish water tank or African cichlid tank. And you know, then if these are all Americans, all these tanks here, I can't really do that here. So I'm trying to really just make do with the space. I've got some Africans in here, just some like Malawi cichlids. they're hiding in there. I got a pretty good filter. Like that's 15,000 liters per hour little in pump. And look how much water it takes up, and this is 50 liters, so it's smashing the filtration there. My flower horn now I just chucked 2 air filters because today I'm going to take this out and drill it, and there'll be another video soon on me drilling the tank. I'll show you how to do it. I've drilled all these already, as you can see, you know, so that's basically how it works. Water comes in from the sump up to the top, and then down back in, and then into the tanks, and then as the water fills up, it overflows in there. So basically like an overflow system, but it goes to a sump. So this is all my sump is at the moment. For those of you who are interested, I just got this underneath it. Got some biological media. I'm probably going to actually get a set of drawers or something, stick that in there just to hold it. So far I've just siliconed a bit of this stuff, just a bit of plastic in there. And that's a pretty big pump, so it's pretty powerful. It's almost too powerful for it. So yeah, eventually I do need a bigger sump. Like, that's not going to cut it forever. I could probably would filter it, but like, you know, it's going to be cleaning it a lot and all that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a 100 litre system. This is about 640 litres on this shelf here. So that's what I'm going to do. Eventually I might even put some plywood along here, along the bottom there, and you know, make it a bit more neater, or extend it with the welder. It'd be so great if you guys could comment or whatever, and yeah, if you could comment on what kind of videos you want me to do. And yeah, just in here I got some goldfish medicated. I literally just got them sitting in here. They're doing alright. Got some Texas cichlids frying this tank. I'll be doing a video on them. These are my African cichlids. And yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. These are all some bits and stuff. I've still got to go down and get a few more bits, but yeah, I should have sent them out I had originally. So yeah, sorry guys, I know it's not the best way to show you, but I will be doing a full video on it eventually. Or let me know in the comments if you actually do want to see a full video, if you ever made it to this part. Anyway, thanks for that. Peace.